So this is, I have a lot of catching up to do because I have a lot of videos that are waiting for voiceovers. So here I am this Friday morning. My first lady cancelled her appointment, so I actually have a few minutes to be able to do a voiceover on this. As you can see, this is Marie's hair.
I don't have your white
I know where he's, kid.
Honest to God, I don't.
Don't worry about it, kid.
Someone else must love this.
One of my good white comb is missing, lads. And Siobhan was coming to say that that's my black one. That's the boy. They're finding everything for me, lads. So anyway, back to Marie's hair. So as you can see, Marie's hair is bordering on Afro. And like, guys, you don't see it. Yeah, but I need the big white one as well. That's my favorite one. So you can't see Marie's hair except for on the video, but let me tell you, it is a thick head of hair. I think you can see by the density there just how much hair she has. And unfortunately, and through no fault of anybody really, because we're all taught certain ways, her almost Afro hair was being texturized. Now, I've got major issue with curly hair being texturized in any way, whether it be point cutting, whether it be slicing, whether it be thinning or anything like that. I'm afraid it is. For me, it's out of the question, and the only reason it's out of the question for me is because it's something that I used to do before I actually taught myself better, right? And I used to use all sorts of techniques, twist, cut up the twists, all that kind of stuff, and unfortunately, it just made the texture of curly hair frizzy and unable to be managed for the client. Okay, so I've said this on a million different occasions, but it's all very well for a platform artist or an editorial hairdresser who wants to get a look, to use whatever method or means possible to get that look. And sometimes, and I think it's madness, you see platform artists on stage showing you how they create looks for editorial images and stuff like that, without making it clear that is not techniques that you can use on your clients on a regular basis on the salon floor. Because why would you texturize texture? Now, here with Marie's hair, she wants to keep as much hair as she can, but she also wants to have shape. And she wants to have, and she's seen my videos on Facebook and Instagram, and she wanted me to cut her hair. So as you can see, I am taking it section by section. I've clipped off everything out of the way, and I am creating a layered look, because the only way to remove weight from hair is to layer it. Every other technique breaks up weight. Layering removes weight. Okay, so I'll say that again. Layering is the only way you can remove weight from hair. Every other technique breaks up the weight. Okay? And when you texturize curly hair, it drives it absolutely nuts. Any twist cutting, point cutting, anything like that, anything that weakens the structure of the ends. There's four things that make a successful haircut. And they are shape, structure, and balance, and suitability. Okay? So you need to keep all those things in mind when you are going about a haircut, or if you're a client going for a haircut. All right, there's just too many instances of people just like I say to everybody all the time. As hairdressers, we need to be consider ourselves to be like architects, builders, and interior designers, and that we need to come up with a plan, like I did for Marie's hair. We need to build it like a builder would, like in sections and panels, and like that's absolutely essential, believe it or not. And this is my building part of it here, and then you'll see me do my interior design bit at the end, where I will employ a technique that will just refine the haircut ever so slightly. But for now, I'm doing the builder part of my job, and that is building the house, creating the shape. All right. So as you can see, I've got the first section of layers done. I'm keeping this hair nice and damp as I'm going along. And of course, I'm absolutely and utterly planking it at this stage because I've never cut Marie's hair. I don't know really how it's going to respond, but I do know that when I do these layers, that it's going to work for her hair, but I don't know just how much her hair is going to jump up. And I don't know, there's various things that I don't know, so I just got to make sure that I leave enough hair to caution on the side of, to err on the side of caution. Sorry. Yes, that was more like it. Was that more like it, Maxine?
Yeah,
Thank you.
like it.
So this is my technique for cutting curly hair, full stop. No matter whether it is as curly here as Marie's or not so curly or wavy, it's always to keep the structure in the ends. And now that I've explained that much to you, I'm going to let you off now for a little while to watch the shape as it develops. And if you've any questions, sure, pop them into the comments, and I'll come back to you in a minute.
Why didn't you turn it the other way?
Because what I do, I did it for Pauline Gaffney's hair, and when I did that, we lost some of the camera. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes you couldn't see me actually cutting the hair; you could only see the hair.
Oh, that video on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I know the one you're talking about.
That's great. It's one you did yourself, I think. No. Was it Kerry?
No, it was me.
Yeah, it was. There's a lady there now. Niles on the phone. Hi, how are you?
Good. Well, I'm here.
Lovely morning, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
Beautiful.
Season of mist and mellow fruitfulness. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Now I think it's safe to say I was starting to relax here because I could really see the shape start to develop on Marie's hair. And as you can see, I'm just taking that front panel and I'm blending it into the length. Good morning, Damien.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Just voice-overing a video here.
That's down.
Oh, yeah.
Is that picture disc coming in next week, you know?
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
You hold one for me?
Just about.
Just about, thank you.
What picture disc is that?
Standard Times one.
I hope.
We'll see. If you're a good boy. I do. I'm getting 3. I asked for 10. They were like, you're getting 3.
3, okay.
You're okay.
So that's me, you, and Niall.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the way it goes now.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, and that's fine by me as long as we're covered.
You're all covered. Thank God
What?
that we're all covered.
Yeah, yeah,
Just waiting for them to say 2 now, and I'd be like King Herod with the baby.
yeah, yeah. Well, Niall would have to get it ahead of me. So
That-
just
that
like if it
works
was a
for
Bowie release, yeah.
Fair enough.
So if you get 2, it goes to Niall. You know
That's very cute.
what? Is it? Yeah,
Not great, is it?
Yeah.
It's just the peace signs, isn't it? Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh, sorry, I almost sat in the phone.
So anyway, guys, sorry for that interruption there. Damien arrived in and rudely interrupted me while I was doing a voiceover for you all. How terrible of him, really. Damien, please. So as you can see, I ordinarily wouldn't dry off something like this with the Dyson or with the diffuser, but the Dyson is an absolute game changer when it comes to curly hair. And it's just, we've put in our Potion 9 and our dark oil, which is absolutely and utterly just unbelievable for hair like this. And I mix them together, and just a quick run over with the Dyson. Just look at the difference in the shape from before and after. It's actually unbelievable. And at last, Marie's had a haircut that has been all about layers, it's been all about shape, it's been all about structure, and it hasn't been about thinning, and it hasn't been about creating a technique just to make it look a little bit different for curly hair. I just don't understand it. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that, and you can leave me a comment below if you really loved it. You might give us a share. Also, if you really loved it, you might rate us on Facebook. You can give us hopefully a 5-star rating, would be lovely. And if you got something out of it, please let me know. So thanks a million. That was cutting almost Afro hair on Marie the other day. Thanks a million, guys.